like it went this time. Alright guys, so it is May 20th, 2025. I'm up here at J. Erbs, where you can almost see his really lovely flag. I love the property. You guys know how I feel about it up here. We've done this a few times, but it is primary election day, which means if you are a registered Democrat or a Republican, you want to come up and help decide, what candidates make it to the ballot in November, because you'd be up voting in November this year. There's 4 seats open for Lawrenceville. The mayor's seat is up. There's 3 4-year and 1 2-year term. So just keep in mind, this is a majority vote. When we did this last time, it was only 3 positions, but this time it's definitely a majority vote. Comments are turned off on YouTube. I will take a look at that. That doesn't make any sense. Let me see. And I didn't put my AirPod in today, so you guys know it's a great piece of property. So we're up at J. Erbs again. There's some signs, not as much signage as we had last time. There was definitely a lot of signs. The wind is very blowing and it's chilly, so dress warm if you're going to come up to vote. And you can catch a couple of your candidates that are outside sitting near the doors. They did come out and mark the 10 feet, so if you don't want to interact with them, just be polite and say, not today, I'm just here to vote. Okay? If you want to interact with them, they're here, you can ask them questions, but they're not supposed to be really campaigning. You certainly can ask them questions, or you can set up meeting, times later. And this will give us a little bit of an idea of kind of where the community sits on, who they want to see on the ballot and who they want to see get elected. And I'm going to keep this short because I'm going to change into my hoodie now that I'm here and it's cold. But make sure you dress warm. Bring your ID, okay? And it is registered Democrats and Republicans. I don't know how many of you were here last time when we did this, because I did the primary and I did the regular election. So I was here for both. But registered Democrats and Republicans. If you are an independent or any other registered party, unfortunately, Pennsylvania isn't one of the 12 states that changed it. So don't know if it changes this year or not. Maybe things are a little different once we see legislation start happening. There's also a prothonotary seat up. There's 2 candidate signs out here for that. Food for thought. We do work with the prothonotary. I have directly, in order to get public court documents and stuff, because Pennsylvania have to physically go down to the prothonotaries. There's no online database like a lot of other counties have. So that seat is also up for election, and there are 2 candidates registered listed to be on there. So polls are open until 8 o'clock, so if you're waiting, for kids to get home from school, it's 1:50 now, so if you were trying to squeeze in before they get home from school, you have a little bit of time. There's no line, there's no one in there, so you'll be right in and right out if you wanted to come and participate. You're welcome to send me any of your questions that you have. Do my best to keep answering questions. I'm going to be here today. You guys will find me out in the corner of the parking lot where I like to sit, because I love the view. But you'll find me here too, so if you have questions or you want to see me or you want to talk to me, certainly come up and see me. I'm only going to do these couple little live streams maybe throughout the day. Maybe you'll see me 1 or 2 more times, but you'll see me at least 1 more time, because I'll let you know, that polls are still open and what the status is, and if there's any lines. Probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Everybody should be out of work and heading out. And I'll try to get out of here before dinner, but obviously the polls are open until 8 o'clock. You certainly can get up and give your opinion on who you want to see on the ballot in November. All right, guys, do the things. Obviously, check on a neighbor, thank a veteran. You can share, comment, all of the support. It adds up. And I still want to keep doing some of these events. I'm not going to do monthly meetings anymore, but I want to keep doing some of these events. I think that the people that are in charge now have managed to get me to stop coming. They've offended me great enough that if if you don't want me in the meetings next year when the election comes around, I mean, obviously vote for the people that are currently in. But that's not going to change as long as this council doesn't change. So they have pulled something that Gordy couldn't do, which was get me to stop coming and stop wasting my resources and my money. And that's what we talked about when I did that last live stream for the monthly meeting. Yeah, so if you guys want to keep seeing me, obviously, I don't know who the answer is to that. If a candidate has decided, a couple of people have decided. You guys know I worked very closely with Barry and Anthony and Terry when everybody ran before to make sure that everybody got exposure. Just trying to do the same thing for everybody, and it's fair. Everybody has the same opportunity to talk to me. So, yeah, I don't know what's up with the YouTube comments. I'll take a look. This is only going to be a short video today. Do keep in mind that in 6 or 7 days, I did just get an email from Facebook that says the live videos they're going to delete them. So if you're looking on Facebook for any content, comments, and things like that, you've got about a week, maybe 5 days now. I think we're probably down to 5 days. But YouTube will always stay the same. So all these live streams that are on YouTube are always going to stay there because that's a platform for what we're doing. Facebook, not really kind of cut out for it. And they've decided that they no longer want to host the videos. So let me know if there's anything I can do. All right, have a great day. Dress a little warm if you're coming. It's chilly. It doesn't look chilly, but it is chilly.